Hey, what's going on, guys? So I am going to break down my monthly budget since a lot of people are saying I'm crazy for buying a $42,000 truck on E2Pay. Now, my base pay is around $2,000 a month after taxes. I do live in the dorms, so I don't pay rent or utilities. I eat at the DFAC with a meal card, so no grocery or food expenses either, which is a huge advantage for me right there. So as you can see right here, it's at about $2,000 a month. This is the meal deduction that they do for the meal card at the DFAC. And that just pretty much shows, these are just real life numbers of what I get on a monthly basis. Now here is a very simple Google Sheets budget breakdown that I built. It's not set in stone numbers. This can always change. It could fluctuate. I can change the numbers, so don't be too stuck on these numbers. I know it looks crazy right here, but the first thing I want to talk about is my truck loan. So my truck loan is about $736.97, so about $740 a month. So yeah, that's already a big chunk of my paycheck, but I made this decision knowing I had room to handle it. Now, I haven't had the truck for too long, so gas, I'm estimating about $180 a month, depending on how much I drive, which I really don't drive a lot since everything's mostly on base. Sometimes I even walk to save gas. The insurance for me is about $1,600 for 6 months. I usually pay the full amount for the 6 months ahead because they usually a lot of the insurance companies offer a discount. But if we were to break it down into monthly payment, it'd be about $270 a month. So even with those basic expenses from just transportation alone, that puts my total monthly spending at around $1,200. So that still leaves me with about $800 every month. Now, with that extra monthly $800 that I get, I try not to touch it. I try to stack it maybe in my savings, or some goes to extra payments on the truck as well. And that's honestly how I plan to pay this truck off as soon as possible. So yeah, maybe it's not what most people would do, but I'm not most people. I don't party. I don't eat out because I have the dining facility on base. I drive what I love, and I'm staying disciplined so that I could pay this off early. And I have things like living in the dorms. I don't pay rent or utilities. I already talked about the dining facility. Like, those are a lot of the biggest expenses that people see that I don't have, so it just helps. So it's not crazy, it's calculated. I know exactly where every dollar is going. I track all my paychecks, I track my budget, I track everything. So if you guys want to continue following me on this journey, and hopefully you guys will see the day that I am able to put the payoff quote and have a debt-free truck under my name. Till next time.